What's up, guys? I'm Jones.
And I'm Man. And tonight we are jonesing on Old Forester's 1897 Bottle and Bond. All right, Jones. I'm glad that we can kind of link back up together in this virtual space. We still cranking them out. I saw somebody say that they thought we were gone. I was like, no, your what do you call it? Your notifications must be off because we haven't we
Yeah,
haven't missed a beat.
not yet, not yet.
This is Old Forester's 1897. It is bottled and bond. And you know what? I should have looked up the cost of this bottle. I can be excused this time for not knowing the cost of the bottle because the bottle was given to us and sent to us by our partners over at Prestige Decanters. So this has got special meaning. We appreciate that. So
Mhm.
big shots out to Prestige Decanters. I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you have not checked out Prestige Decanters, go ahead, use our promo code JNM. I'm gonna get that right out front. Um, but awesome products over there. And I'll even slide this one over because we might talk about this one as we go to the end. But we already opened the bottle because I needed to send you a sample so that we can kind of do this separate from each
Yeah.
other. Because 1897 is not one that you can always just run up in the store and find.
No, no, it's not. And before I forget, please let the guys know it's not just decanters that Prestige sells. They also have some good glassware as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's right. You are correct, Jones. They do have a wide variety of products. I'm gonna get us some glasses in because I think I need to show y'all what these glasses look like. But I digress. Old Forster. We've done the 19, is it 1820 or 1920? 1920.
1920.
We've done the 1920, so go ahead and check that episode out. But as I pour me a couple pours, and you go ahead and do the same thing, Jones, you want to tell us a little bit about Old Forester and this 1897?
Well, the significance of the 1897 is actually because it is bottled in bond. And if you guys don't know what bottled in bond is, check out that episode that Man did a short while ago about his infinity bottle.
For sure. Yeah. We'll definitely be talking about that. I can tell by the smell that we're going to be talking about that infinity bottle a little bit.
Okay.
So Old Forester is I always say it wrong, Brown Foreman subsidiary. Brown
Yes.
for
Yes.
make sure I got like Brown Foreman. Really cool stuff. Like when we're shooting this today, we are in the month of September. I hate to date it, but it's true. September 2nd was the birthday bourbon release. I tried to get it. I went to a couple of stores, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna keep my eye out because I would like to try the birthday bourbon, Old Forester. I would. We Jones and Man would like to try the birthday bourbon, and my eyes not twitching at all. Uh, any additional information you want to give everybody on this Old Forester?
No, not really. But the one thing I do like about the Old Forester brand is that, most people would consider it a budget bourbon. If you go to the baseline for their starter or entry level, but all of the bourbons are typically below $60, but you get great quality each time you open the bottle.
Yeah,
So I'm kind of excited about this. There's this bottled in bond
yeah.
because of all the government restrictions. I think this will be even better than maybe like these Statesmen that I've tried, and definitely better than their entry level bourbon. So,
I struggle to call Old Forester budget because I did when I think budget, and I think a lot of our viewers think budget. You got a lot of $10, $20 range ones, but I guess
that's
if you think about more along the lines of top tier bourbons, then yeah, I get you that they could fall kind of, but um, they're
this is the
they're
way.
there's
All
nothing.
right,
I don't think there's much under $40.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. So when I say budget bourbons, my economy stops at about $20.
Okay.
So from 0 to 20, that's like an economy range.
Okay.
But once you get into above that $20 range, 20 to maybe about 40 to 50, that is like a budgetish range, depending on everyone's budget. But
True.
the quality of it, and now 50 and above, that's when you start getting into higher tiers, in my opinion.
Okay.
And everyone's budget is different. But when I'm rating something, that's the budget range that I look at, and
Okay.
it swings from different types of liquors.
Yeah.
So for
I
like a
got you.
tequila, it would be different, and for vodka, it's definitely way different.
All right. I got you. So not budget as in like inexpensive, but more so budget like when you think whiskey, this is the range that you're expecting to be in.
Yeah,
Okay, got you.
because
Got you.
I think for a good bourbon or whiskey, somewhere in that $30 range, you can get something that tastes really high end that is not going to kill you if you buy a bottle a month or if you want to give it as a gift.
Right. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. We just wanted to clarify a little bit. Wanted to clarify.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. I understand. Everybody's like, what? $50 a bottle? Well, like I said, everybody, and for a long time, I was one of those people that said regular $50 purchasing a $50 bottle on a regular is just not
It didn't make any
budget
sense.
friendly.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense because it's just juice. But as I've continued my journey and doing more of just drinking the spirit alone, there's a huge difference between that $30 bottle and something else.
In many cases, you are right.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump into it and let's taste this thing. So we're gonna start with our neat house rules. We're gonna start with the neat pour. We've had our on the rocks pour sitting for a while, so I'm expecting great things out of that because I typically like on the rocks. But let's do our thing and let's clink them and drink them.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! It's been a minute since I had some 100 proof whiskey. So it's like, hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first drink of the day for me, and I am coming in strong.
Yeah, same here. But for me, it doesn't, even at the 100 proof, you don't lose all the flavors at the higher proofage.
Yep. So I said I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Well, you want to go ahead and go into on the rocks?
Yeah, let's go ahead and sip on the rocks.
Okay. Okay. Woo.
All right. So you want to start, or you want me to start?
I'll start. But I'm still kind of experiencing this thing. I like this right off the rip, and the reason why I'll say that, one, this is my first drink, so I'm having a lot of heat because one, I don't normally drink on the higher proof, which some people this is not high proof, but 100 has some heat. I feel like this drinks like the proof. So I don't think this feels like 110, 120. I think this feels like 100. It feels right on par with it. But the thing that I really enjoy about it is there's a little butterscotch in there. There's some vanilla. You get some oak from the barrel aging.
Mm-hmm.
On the nose, you get a little dried fruit. All the things that really make a bourbon entertaining and flavorful and enjoyable are present, even for me, someone who doesn't like the high proof, at the higher proof. On the rocks, it's still there. It does mute it a tad bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so close. Like, I like the coolness of the rocks pour, but I also like the neat pour just as it is. So this is one of the first ones where I really feel like I probably could drink it either way. I don't think I have a preference one way or the other. I lean towards the rocks because I do like to be refreshed. I do like that cooling sensation of a cool drink, but that's a lot of character in that doggone in that neat pour, man. And you want to go ahead and rate it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and rate it.
I'm gonna give it. I wish I knew the price, but not
50
knowing the
bucks.
price, how much?
It's $50 a bottle, at least in North Carolina.
Okay, at $50, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Amazed. I am truly amazed. Very, very, truly amazed.
I like that.
So I'll go into mine, and I agree with a lot of what you said. And I think those dry fruits you got, or fruit you got, I'm getting cherry. I'm
Yeah.
getting a little bit of cherry on it, and the vanilla on both pours. And for the neat shot, it has a really long finish with a little bit of heat. And being a person that drinks a lot more high proofage, it's like the perfect blend
Mm-hmm.
where you get the barrel aging, the oaky, and then you get that fruity and the vanilla into it, and it's really good. On the rocks, it kind of chills it, and you still get a lot of those same flavors,
Yeah.
but you're like, okay, where did the heat go? So it smooths it out a lot better if you're not a high proof drinker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give it a 4.5 as well.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with this. But truth be told, I didn't expect anything different because almost, I mean, I kind of, well, as we started this, I tried to figure out like which tasting did I go to that they had Old Forester, and I think it was the one I went through in Tennessee that they had the lineup. It wasn't the whole lineup, but
Mm-hmm.
look at that heat cracked my whiskey ball.
Oh,
But I tried I want to say it was the 1910, the 1920. I don't know. I think this may be my first time trying this one, and I think it was the what's now the barrel proof, but I think the
mm-hmm.
barrel proof was under a different name at that time. And I feel like there might have been one more that we tried, and I was like, man, I'm really digging the character. Like right now, as I'm talking, I still have a little bit
Mm-hmm.
of tobacco kind of taste in my mouth, and a little bit of that dry tartness of fruit. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I really didn't expect anything different from Old Forester, but I'm really glad that I got to try it, and I find it very enjoyable, even at the 100 proof.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome. So I think that this has definitely earned a slot in my decanter in bond. So I'm gonna think on it a little bit more, but y'all be on the lookout. But I feel like this definitely is gonna earn a spot. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it has earned a spot.
Yeah. Woo. I'm gonna have to sip on this a little bit more. I think I like it. I mean, I
Yeah,
know I
yeah.
like it.
This is a great call.
Yeah,
Thank you, Prestige Decanters. That's a good pour.
for sure, for sure. Now, in contrast, because I'm gonna try and get this done, and we'll drop it close around the Evan Williams bottle and bond.
Mm-hmm.
Night and day difference.
Yeah, yeah, but there's also a night and day difference
And the price.
in the pricing as well,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it kind of goes back to what I was saying about economy versus more budget, and then when you start going higher end, those type things, because the Evan Williams is good,
Yeah.
it's just not this polished.
Yeah. That's the perfect word. Perfect word. No rough edges on this at all. There's heat, so you're gonna get the proof. You know it's there. It's standing up in your chest, but it is. Even though it's standing up in your chest, it still glides in the mouth. It glides down your throat, and that warming effect is very, very smooth. It is. To me, it's a night and day difference. And honestly, I don't know, man. Unless I'm trying to do a whole lot for a whole lot of people, I feel like this would be my choice over the Evan Williams.
Yeah. This is definitely my choice. This is if I can find it as well, I can definitely find it more regularly than the E.H. Taylor.
Yeah,
this will become one of my new go-tos.
Ooh, that's a good comparison. Maybe we'll have to set that up one day.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much it. Follow us, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and a little. I'm doing a little TikTok now. All at Jonesy Man. As I mentioned before earlier, this is our wonderful partnership with Prestige Decanters. Check out PrestigeDecanters.com. Use promo code JNM, save you a little money. And we're going to get some glasses so you guys can see what the glasses look like. Really, really dope products. I really, the craftsmanship, the durability. This joint is massive. Just so many things I can say about it, but I feel like I've said it a bunch of times, so I want to talk y'all to death. But as always, check us out. Click that bell, subscribe. This has been another episode of Jones and Man. Cling 'em and drink 'em. And we'll see you next time.